Hi everyone, Stephen Lee here. In this video, I'm going to be going over the newly proposed Restaurant Revitalization Fund, the RRF, and answering these four questions. Number one is, what is it? Number two is, who qualifies? Number three is, how do you calculate your eligible grant? Number four is, how do you apply? So let's get started. What is it? The Restaurant Revitalization Fund, or the RRF, is part of the newly proposed American Rescue Plan Act, just passed by the House and on its way to the Senate. Okay, $25 billion has been set aside to help businesses in the food services industry. It will be a grant program similar to other grant programs operated by the Small Business Administration, or the SBA. The grant is meant to cover pandemic-related revenue loss for eligible entities. It's going to be up to $10 million per entity or $5 million per physical location. The grant can be used for the following business expenses, okay? Number one is payroll, principal and interest on mortgage payments, not including prepayments of principal, okay? So regular mortgage and principal payments, mortgage interest and principal payments that need to go out, rent payments, but you cannot prepay those, utilities, maintenance expenses, including construction to accommodate outdoor seating. So many restaurant owners or food service operators actually had to spend additional expenses so that they could create patio space and different outdoor eating arrangements. So that's also included as an eligible expense. Personal protective equipment, or PPE, and cleaning supplies, food and beverage expenses deemed normal business practice, supplier costs, operational costs, paid sick leave, okay, that's a big one, and then other expenses the SBA will deem to be essential to maintain operations. All of those expenses will be considered eligible to use if you are qualified and you receive this grant money. Remember, if this is the kind of content that you're looking for, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on your notifications, as I'll continue to update you not only on this act, but other tax saving strategies and tips, as well as any tax law changes that are planned or have come out. Number two is, who qualifies? Okay, let's talk about who qualifies. There's a list here. It's basically any business where the primary purpose is to serve food and drink. Okay, once again, the primary purpose of the business is to serve food and drink. That includes places like restaurants, bars, food stands, food trucks, food carts, caterers, lounges, brew pubs, tasting rooms, and tap rooms. Okay. The list also includes any licensed facility or premise of a beverage alcohol producer where the public may taste, sample, or purchase products similar to that. So there's a long list here. So if you are in the food service industry, okay, you definitely want to look into this grant program. Okay. Number three is, how do you calculate your eligible grant? Okay, once this program does come out, how do you calculate that? What they're telling us, it's going to be basically subtracting the difference between your 2020 revenue and your 2019 revenue. Okay, exact details have not come out in terms of what revenue they're going to be using, but my assumption is it's going to be based on your 2019 tax return versus your 2020 business tax return. Okay, so you're going to have both of those prepared and make sure that the revenue difference between those two is going to be your eligible grant difference. Okay, so once again, have your business tax return ready. Okay, so the 2020 business tax return deadline is coming up for many of you S Corp, C Corp, LLC partnerships, okay, out there. So that's March 15th. So make sure that it is done and ready before this grant program opens, okay, because I'm pretty sure they're going to be asking you to submit to prove your revenue based on 2019 and 2020 revenue, that drop in the difference, and the proof will be your recently or your filed income tax returns for your business. Okay, so have those ready. Number four is, how do you apply? The SBA most likely will be operating this program, the applications, through their SBA.gov portal. Once again, just like other programs. It may also come out through qualified lenders like banks, but once again, the SBA will probably be facilitating this grant and the applications through their online portal. One thing the proposed bill does detail is that during the first 21 days of the grant, The SBA will prioritize applications from restaurants owned and operated or controlled by women, veterans, or socially and economically disadvantaged individuals. Okay, so the first 21 days, the first 3 weeks of this grant program will be geared once again and towards women-owned businesses, veterans, and socially and economically disadvantaged individuals or businesses. Okay. Once again, don't forget to subscribe to this channel and turn on your notifications, because I'll continue to update you as more details are released with this new revitalization fund for restaurants. Thank you for watching. I wish you a wonderful day. Bye.